Welcome to the cavern at Natural Bridge. Today we're going to tour the cavern here. This is our third one of the trip so far, if you guys have been keeping count. And we're excited to tour this one. It's supposed to be a little more earthy and natural, a little less tourist attraction than the ones that we've been to thus far. So that's exciting to me because I really do like the more authentic, less commercialized, not a tourist trap kind of caverns.
Yeah, we'll do a review at some point. Maybe when we get to Florida, we'll do a little review video on our caverns. But I'm just going to drop a little hint and say that the Luray Caverns, which you've already seen by now, very commercialized, very much about making money and very commercialized. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, everybody's got to make a living. So it just depends on what you're going to see, I suppose. But beautiful day here in Natural Bridge, I guess is the name of the town.
Natural Bridge. Really close to 70 degrees, like
yeah,
right hovering at that mark.
Right at 70. You can see there's the building there. There's the entrance to the mine, and it goes in through that big building up there. They do guided tours here, and it's every hour. So at 2 o'clock we'll head in. Our campground is actually just behind us, maybe 5 miles. We found a KOA. Seems like a real nice KOA. We backed in, hit auto level, and left. Locked dog in the camper, and it's like, we're going to the cavern. So.
Probably took us all of 10 minutes to get set up, so that was great. You'll note we do have our jackets. It's going to be about 54 degrees in the cave, as is typical for caverns. I keep saying cave. It's a cavern, not a cave.
So we're going to just kind of poke around for a few minutes. We might walk out front and give you a little bit of video of the front of the building. And we're not sure how much video we'll get in the cavern, but we'll definitely get a bunch of pictures. And just like all the other ones, we'll put the pictures at the end so you guys can see what we see, or at least some of it anyway. So,
and while we're here at Natural Bridge, we're going to be seeing a few of the other sites that are around. There is also the Natural Bridge Arch, which is what this area is all named after. If I recall correctly, it is the largest natural stone arch east of the Mississippi. I'll have to double check on the fact on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Really, really big. It may be the largest in the nation. So we'll find out what that actual statistic is for you, and we'll share that for you when we do the video there.
And this, I'll try not to make you guys seasick. This cavern also has the sluiceway where the kids can get the bag of dirt inside and come out. Of course, it's not running right now because it's winter time here. But in the peak months, when it's warm out, that would be running, and the kids could go get their dirt and put it in the little boxes there and sluice the dirt out of it and find their gems. So
seems to be a really popular kid activity, and seems like something I would have loved as a kid, so I bet it's a pretty cool thing to do.
They have a lot of hiking trails as well, so if you get here early and you want to wait, you can definitely take a hike. They have a little picnic area here. Nice place where you could get in if you're RV. It is a little steep coming in, I will say that, but not steep to the point where it bother you at all. But you know, the road is right out there, and it goes by and comes back up here into the building, into the parking lot. And I can imagine that if it was busy, if it wasn't, you could probably park right up there, but if it was busy, you come down around here and park somewhere if you're RV while you were here. So if you're in the neighborhood and want to stop by without actually getting a campsite, I don't see any issue at all bringing a really large RV or motorhome in here and parking out of the way.
And that was our initial plan. We did call, and I did clear that with the staff here. They said that it was fine to bring an RV up here and that you could pull it around through here and have a place to park. On a side note, we were supposed to go to Foamhinge, which is a replica Stonehenge made out of giant blocks of foam. Unfortunately, through more research, we did find out that it moved to a different location about 2 years ago, which is actually north of our previous location. So we're not going to get to do that, unfortunately, but that's how it goes sometimes. We did go double check the site just to make sure that it is gone, and it is in fact gone, even though the magic Google Maps says it's still there. It's penny making time again. So we're gonna pick the one we want. We're gonna go with the Natural Bridge Caverns one. So we need to crank it around until we get to the right spot. my penny.
And if you look up, you'll see another familiar formation. The ceiling here is a giant scallop. And over there, you'll see our abandoned tourist route. That's where we send all the bad kids who go on tour.
I'm going this way.
And please make sure you do not touch the water. We have salamanders that come down here in the springtime and lay their eggs in the pools. They are very sensitive to slight changes in the water's composition. If we touch the water too much, it will change it and make it unsafe for them to live in. What? Right here we have the cave on this rock. The cool thing about him is his skin is actually transparent. The reason he looks sort of purplish is you're seeing his blood, his circulatory system. And he's currently eating little springtail beetles, little, even smaller bugs. So this right here is our well room. So I should probably say welcome. Believe it or not, this water right here is actually safe to drink. It comes from a spring further in the mountains, so if we had to, we could drink it. But it may be a little crunchy if we did, because there are tiny isopods living in it. That's just protein though, right? Oh, yeah. However, the real draw of this room isn't what's below us. It's what's above. Oh, yeah. Wow. That right there is a stress fracture that was caused by an earthquake roughly 2 million years ago that just split the rock in half. That goes up for about 100 feet, and then it's another 247 through solid stone to reach the surface. We are currently 347 feet or 34 stories below the surface of the earth. Not to make anyone nervous here. The cave goes about a half a mile that way, but it's not open to the public because you have to go through about a foot of cold water on your belly. Careful. Don't be breaking yourself. I've got it on video if you do, but